The Scramble for Africa, when the world's greediest meeting changed a continent. In 1884, European leaders gathered in Berlin, not to end a war, not to sign a peace treaty, but to divide a continent they didn't own. No African leader was invited, no African voice was heard, but maps were laid out, lines were drawn, and in just a few months, the fate of millions was sealed. This was the Berlin Conference, the event that turned Africa into real estate. Britain, France, Belgium, Germany, Portugal, and others carved the continent like slices of cake, arguing over rivers, mines, and ports, not people. They weren't interested in cultures or kingdoms. They were interested in resources. What followed was a ruthless land grab known as the Scramble for Africa. In just a few decades, almost 90% of the continent was under European control. Families were split by borders that made no sense. Rival tribes were forced into the same colonies, while ancient nations were erased overnight. Britain took Egypt, Sudan, Kenya, and South Africa. France seized West Africa. Belgium stole the Congo, and what happened there would stain history in blood. Germany grabbed parts of Namibia, Tanzania, and Cameroon. Portugal held on to Angola and Mozambique. But this wasn't just about land, it was about dominance. Europe didn't just want Africa's gold and diamonds. They wanted its people to forget who they were, to replace African pride with European rule. Flags were planted, schools were rewritten, traditions were outlawed. The theft of territory was only the beginning. In the next section, we'll expose the brutal reality behind colonization, the forced labor, the stolen resources, the cultural erasure, and the everyday violence that turned Africa into a colony of pain.